Hi everyone, welcome back to our YouTube channel BIM for Construction. I hope you all are doing good. So as you all know that we have started in Revit tutorial series for the architecture and the civil engineering student, and we will be continuing this series with the next episode. And in this episode we will be discussing about how you can create a grooved reveal for your any particular household or the residential project. So I can show you one sample how these you can see here in the walls we are having some revels, or you can say the cutouts are there. So how you can create such grooved cutting into any existing wall for your project, this we will be discussing in today's episode. So if you have missed any of our previous episodes, I will request you to go and check my playlist section for the Revit architecture, so you will be learning full Revit architecture tool from the basics to advanced. Okay, so these kinds of groove we will be creating in our particular project. Okay, let's start. So to create, first let me create one sample for the wall, then we'll be explaining how you can create. Let's say we are having this wall somewhat like that here. Okay, now we want to create groove in this particular wall. How you can create this we'll be discussing. First let me put some doors and windows. So we will be explaining the Revit advanced feature also, that the groove fittings whatever we are placing with the help of tool, it will not placed on the doors and the windows. How Revit will work if there is any obstruction or any component in middle of that particular wall. Okay, let's say let me reduce this height to 24 by 24. Okay, somewhat here. Okay, so here we have created some walls, then we have placed the doors and we have placed the windows. Now to place the reveal, that feature that we are discussing here, you have to go to the architecture tab. So to create a custom groove, you have to use the architecture we are having in architecture wall. There is some feature which will not have the reveal. So as you can see in the sample also, if you need to provide a custom groove or a cutout in a existing wall, you have to use this wall reveal feature. Okay, so you will be simply clicking on the wall reveal here. As you can see right now, a reveal profile is there and it is showing you are placing on the wall at what elevation it is showing you. Okay, so somewhat it is like rectangular profile we are having right now. So either you can place it in the horizontal direction, and also if you want to place it in the vertical direction, then simply you can click on the vertical portion. Okay, so let's say we are placing it in the horizontal face only. So whatever location you want to place, you can simply click exactly where and you can press the escape command. So you can see here right now we are having a crude cutout in the existing wall. You can see here one rectangle cutout is there, and this feature is called as the Revit Reveal. With the help of this feature, we will be creating those crude cutout in our walls. Okay, so this you have placed. Now if you want to continue this for the second wall also, then again there are two options. Either you can go to wall reveal again here, then you will be choosing the location. Let's say here we want to place, you can click and escape. Okay, the next method is, that is the more beneficial, that you can simply click on the existing reveal, and here you will found a feature that is add and remove walls. So simply click on that feature and you will be selecting the next wall in which you want to add. So this reveal will be added to that new wall. You can select this wall again, you can select this wall again. So this is how you can place the reveal on the multiple walls at a time with the help of this feature. Okay, let me do it realistic again. Okay, so this reveal family, we have this reveal profiles we have added on our existing walls. And as you can see here, if there isn't any obstruction on the wall, let's say we are having window here and this is an obstruction for this continuous reveal profile. So reveal will be not placed on that particular window or not on the doors. It will be cutting every location where we are having any obstruction on that particular wall. Okay, so it will not be continuing overlapped over the doors or windows. This is the smart feature of Revit. So reveal is more beneficial to create grooved cutouts in the wall if you need to create such kind of groove in your any building, house or residential project. Now let's say if you want to copy this up to a location, like after each 1 feet, if you want to copy this, for that one you can use simply the array command, and also you can adjust the height. Let's say from the bottom we need it up to 1 feet. Okay, so you can adjust the height from here also, and also in the properties browser you will found the feature or the parameter which is known as the offset from level. So you can also change the offset from here also. Let's say 2 feet or 1 feet, whatever you need, you can change from here also. Okay, understood. Next, if you want to copy this grooved cut out, okay, at a particular distance. For that you can simply use this tool. Here in the modify we are having an array option. So for that one we have selected the geometry already. Let's say this group we have selected. Okay, first step, then you have to go here, you have to click on the array command, then you have to choose any top or base, whatever you want to choose. Let's say top right now I want to choose, and after, from top to next top of this cutout, again I need 1 feet or 10-inch, whatever you need you can mention. Let's say I need 1 feet distance in between those, so I'm clicking here 1 feet. Then if you, okay, sorry, if you see here it will be asking for the number counts. So counts I am mentioning here, let's say 8 count. So this particular grid or the reveal profile will be continued up to 8 count. If you want it to be 10 count, then you can mention here 10 count, so it will be continuing up to 10 count. So this is how you can copy with the help of array command those particular reveal profile as per your number of counts and as per the distance you required in between each. Understood? Now if you want to, like, if you want to remove any segment, for that simply first of all we have to make it ungroup, because right now it is an array group. So let's say I am making it ungroup. Okay, again I am going here, add remove from wall. So now any wall you will be selecting, like say we will be selecting this wall and we don't need this reveal, so you can simply click on this and that reveal will be removed from that particular portion. So this is how you can remove after adding the reveal from any particular wall. So you, if you want to remove, that's how you can remove. Let's say if you want to move any of the existing, okay, if you want to move, like if you want to move it now more upward, so you can also move that one. That is also not an issue. Okay, you can adjust after on as per your requirement again. Now let's say if we want to give a color on this particular wall, so you can give the different colors. Okay, so for giving color you are having two options. Either you can go inside and here from the edit type you can change the color for this whole walls. Let's say if we go here, you can see in structure you can change the color as per your requirement. Let's say we are using any color, this default 12 I am using right now. So okay, you have to simply click here, okay, then here it will update the default 12. Click again, okay, apply, okay, and here the full color of the wall will be changed. Okay, this is how you can change the color of the wall. Now let's say if you want to, if you don't want to change the color of whole wall, because this case it will affect the full wall color, interior side also, exterior side also, whatever the profiles of reveals, it will update the whole color. So if you don't want to update the whole color, only the front or the exterior face of the wall, for that you can simply go in the modify. Here you are having an option for the paint. You can simply click on the paint. Okay, again the material browser property will be open. Now here you can search for the same material that you want to apply. Let's say, okay, so we will be going to the paint option here. If we go here, click on the paint, material browser tab will be open there. Then you can select any of the material from here. If you have created, then you can search for that same name. Right now I am giving this coffee or the brown color on the particular wall. Let's say this face I am selecting, so it will give you, as you can see here, a particular, this color is painted on the exterior side of the wall only, not on the interior or the whole area of the wall. It is only painted on the particular faces, that is exterior side, that we have selected for our project right now. So this is how you can now give a different color, but remember those reveals will be in the same color as the entire wall having. Okay, so the whatever the let's say the material we have provided for this particular wall type in edit type, okay, in structure, whatever the material will be provided here, the profile will be right now given as the same color we have painted, and the only the exterior face that we have selected, this faces has provided with the new color that we have selected from the paint option. Okay, not the profiles that we have created with the help of reveal. So if you also want to give a reveal here a different color, for that you can again go to paint. Let's say we want to give some different color here to the paint. Let's say this green we want to give, so you can click here. After that, you, by pressing the tab, you have to select the edges of this group. Let's say like this, you again go to the next profile, then you can press the tab again, you will be selecting like this. You have to provide the different color for the grooves profile that we have created. If you want to give those profile also different color other than whatever the material it is using as per the wall. Okay, so this is how you can create the custom crude. This is how you can provide the colors as per your requirement, and you can update the material later on. Okay, now if you want to change the profile, so how you can change that profile? To change the profile, let me ungroup it again. If you go here in the Revit edit types, you will be seeing that in the profile section lots of profiles are there. Okay, so let's say if we change this to some handrail, circular handrail profile, so the profile will be changed. Okay, this profile is basically used for the railings, but to show you a sample, I am just swapping the existing brick one with the circular handrail, so you can see the new profile will be updated. Okay, again if you want to edit in this particular existing brick one profile that it is using right now, this Revit is using this particular Revit brick quartz one brick. If you want to edit any kind of depth, height or length in this particular profile, for that you have to simply copy this name. You will be coming here in the project browser, then you can Control F, and by this you can search, remove whatever is coming after the semicolon, because this is family type name. So you have to select next. Here you can see those profile will be available. So right now we are using the profile that is one brick. So if you want to make some changes in the one brick profile, let me show you from the section or the elevation views. Here as you can see, this profile we are using right now. Let me delete the existing, so it will be easy to understand what changes we are going to make, or we turn it on as a wireframe. Okay, so as you can see here, let me remove these particular two, add, remove. Okay, now if we will go here, you can see right now we are having this profile as a one brick. So for that one, you will be simply clicking here on the one brick. If you click here on the type properties, you will be seeing those some properties related to this Revit, that is the length you cannot adjust, it will be depend upon your wall. Okay, so forget about this one, that we are having a brick height. Okay, brick height, whatever with the brick height it is there, you can change from here. Then the brick depth you can change. So let's say we want the height of this profile up to 5 inch. For that one you can simply mention here 5 inch, and you will be seeing those changes will be updated here. So let's say 5 inch we have mentioned, apply. Okay, so you can see here the height of those crude or the revels has been updated as per our requirement. Now if you see here, we are having around 4 inch depth of this crude, but right now only the particular 1.5 inch around it is inside the wall, and rest of the crude profile is coming out. So if you want this profile to be more inside the wall, for that what you can do, you will be simply again clicking here type properties. Okay, here if you see brick depth is right now we are having a 4 inch. If you want, let me make it 4 inch completely. Okay, right now we are having 4 inch brick depth. If you want the 2 inch to be inside the wall, for that you can simply mention here insert into wall how much, 2 inch, you will be simply mentioning here. Now if you go, you can see here that 2 inch is half, that is half of 4 inch is outside this wall and 2 inch inside this wall. This profile is half outside of the wall or half inside of the wall as per our requirement. So you can change those properties from here. And one more properties is there. Let's say if you want this bricks count to be double, the same properties, but you want this bricks count to be double, so you can change the quantity number of bricks from here. That's how it will create a new profile as per your requirement. So in those 2 bricks, 3 bricks, the numbers of count are increased as per the requirement. Okay, let's again mention 1 brick here only. So this is how you can change the existing properties of the grooved fittings, or the grooved openings or the cutouts and the revels that you have used in your projects. Now say if you want to create a new reveal or new profile from your end, then how you can create this one, that we will be discussing. So let's say we will be creating a new profile by duplicating this one. So what you can do here, if you click on this family, here you are having an option. Let's say if you go here, you are having an option to edit it. So you will be inside this family editor. Let's say you want to change this shape as per your requirement. We will be removing this line and we will be creating again new shape. For that one, you have to simply go in the create. Here in the create tab, you will found the line tool. For that one, you can simply click on that one and you can create the new profile as per your requirement. Let's say we are creating such profile from this end, this one having more height, so we'll be creating as per our requirement. Let's say some kind of this shape we need as a grooved openings. Okay, after that one you have to simply load this profile into your current project. So we'll be clicking here yes or no. You can save it as a new profile in your desktop as a RFA file. If you don't want to save, simply click no and override the existing parameters. So you can see here now the profile has been updated as per our new changes that we have made inside the family editor. So those changes you can also check from here. So this is how you can create the different profiles as per your requirement also. And if you want to download those profiles from the internet, you can download and you can insert from here. And if you want to insert from the load Autodesk server, for that also there is an option to load Autodesk family. You'll be simply going to here, profiles tab will be there. Simply click on the profiles and you can use any of the profile from here and you can insert in your model. Okay, so this is how you can create any kind of custom groove as per your requirement and you can use in your project. So to load from here, you have to simply select that profile, and let's say this profile we want to use. So we'll be simply clicking here, profile stage nosing pen. It will be loaded and you can check in the profiles, profile form. So this profile we have downloaded, and then simply you can click here and you can change that downloaded family as per your requirement and you can replace the existing profile with that new one. So this is all about the custom grooves or the custom cutouts in the walls that you can create as per your requirement.